In a previous video, I showed you how to use 2 homemade or inexpensive suck gates to create the biggest and best surf wave possible on your V-drive and direct drive boat. So just like this one that you have right here, this one is just a homemade one. I made this for less than $20. I do show you how to do that in a different video. This one here I bought on Amazon, and I will put links in the description for where to get this one, depending on if that's your style. But that's not the purpose of this video. See, I was recently talking to the guys over at Surfmode who tell me that they have engineered the best surf wave that you can make with their specifically designed surf system, which attaches to the side of your boat just like all the other ones, but they promise to have the best wave possible. And we're gonna find out today, can Surfmode beat out my budget homemade surf shaper? Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. I'm glad you joined us today. I'm really excited to actually review the Surfmode product and to compare it to what I've been using already for the last couple years, because I'm very, very curious to find out, does this really work as well as the guys at Surfmode say? And is this gonna make the best wave that we can imagine on this? Now, this is an old boat. It's a 2004 Centurion. This is a Cyclone. It has the C4 hull, so it has the hull that everybody's looking for, the proper deep V on the back. It makes a killer surf wave already. The first thing we gotta do is unbox this and see what's inside. So we're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put that down. So this system comes with 2 of these wedges. So that's one, and that's the other one. So this is 2. This is what's called the Maverick system. So there is another system that has 3 of these, so you could put a third one more up towards the front of the boat. Because of the way that my boat sits in the water, I don't think a third one would make any difference, just because I'm not in the water far enough to even catch the water. In fact, putting this one up on the side over here, I'm just barely in the water because of how I weight my boat. So these are the 2 that we got. Now, let's just kind of look at the build quality here. And I'll say right off the bat, one thing you're gonna notice is there's these machining marks on here. Now, and when I rub my fingers on it, you can hear it's rubbing skin right off. Now, I'm told that that is on purpose, that this is rough like this. The reason for that is because it slows down the water as it passes over here, so that it has a lot more time to interact with the wave behind your boat. That's at least what the Surfmode guys say. Now, I don't know. When I compare it to my piece of scrap wood, mine's also rough, so maybe I've already been having an advantage from the roughness. And when I compare it to my deployable Amazon Special, this one is very smooth, so it might make that little difference for my rear one. But you can see the profile here has a bit of a concave to it, and then it has these side wings. Now, the purpose of these side wings would be to actually channel the water and direct it away so that it can come back. The overall build quality is quite good. This is their updated 2 suction cup design for here. The back has just a little cushion on it, which would rest up against your boat. And when we look at the big guy, it's very, very similar, just bigger. So this one obviously would have to go on the back. The front, the small one goes in the front. This one then has 3 suction cups here, and then it's got this rear foam pad. They do make these in different colors. So this one is blue. You can get it, I believe, in yellow and red as well. But blue is my color, so obviously I'd pick blue. So now it's time to actually set the boat up for surfing and give these a test. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna weight the boat how I normally weight it for surfing, and I'm gonna use a new product that I've been experimenting with on my boat. It's called Waveform. It is an automatic AI-controlled ballast system that allows my boat to fill up the bags exactly how it's needed to make the ideal surf wave. So I will set it up for the proper weighting based on my old system, and then I will put these on because it should just make the wave better, or at least the same. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot better. So I'll show you kind of quickly how that system works while we go here, and it's going to be real simple. So we're going to put the old one on. I'm going to jump in the water. We're going to film me surfing on that wave. Then we're gonna swap this to the surf mode system. We'll see what the wave looks like, and then I will jump in the water again and surf behind that one. It's really important to actually get a rider on the wave, because the wave might look the same, but the characteristics of the wave changes a lot depending on your surf system. So you'll hear a lot of guys complaining about, you know, you can make a big wave, but you don't get a lot of push from that wave, or you can get a small wave that has lots of push. So even if we make a bigger wave, bigger is not always better if we don't have any push. So I want to be able to ride behind it and then tell you guys if I have the same push, more push, less push, whatever. We can decide together if the wave's bigger, smaller, longer, whatever. So we'll be judging this on a lot of different factors, and then in the end we'll let you know what my impressions are. This system right here is it's about $500, and then shipping actually varies depending on the area that you live in. So it did come fast though. I guess I should talk about that. I ordered this, I got it within 2 days. So the order got shipped very, very quickly. They do have stock in supply, so they can ship it out as soon as the order comes in, but they do have the ability to get it here fast. Up here in Canada, our season is almost over, so I need to get something like this as quick as possible before the lakes freeze up here. So I was really happy with how quickly I got this system. So to use the waveform system, basically, we open it up on this app here. It connects to this box that I've installed, and then I have full control over my ballast. So all I do is pull up my presets, I say surf left, and it'll say fill, fill, fill. And then what you're gonna see is I've got all 3 pumps turning on, and on the screen it says all 3 pumps are turning on. So here you can see actually the switches are lit up to show that they're actually running. I did not turn them on, and you can see I'll click it to turn it on. But you see when I turn it to the neutral position, it's still on. That's because this app is trying to put the boat into the correct position for, in this case, the preset for surfing left. So it's gonna take full control over filling my ballasts up until they're at the correct level. And then it will tell me when they're at the correct level, and then we're ready to just throw our surf system on and then head out. So the system says that we are ready. We are at 100% bag full. So because my bag orientation is a little bit different than most, I actually have a bigger bag on the surf side already. So I do go for surf left 100% on all bags, but when I go surf right, I need to let a certain amount of water out of the left side, and this waveform system will automatically control the pumps to let the right amount of water out so that I get the right amount of displacement in the boat to make the right wave. So that's why we're using this system, especially for a test like this, because it means that we can keep all parameters the same. The only change will be the one surf system versus the other. So currently we have the old surf system hooked up. We're gonna give that a run real quick. I'll show you what that wave looks like with somebody on it riding, and then we'll switch over to the other system. Okay, so now that we've tested the old system, this is the part that I'm really excited about. So we're gonna pop the old system off real quick, as you can see us doing right here, and then we're gonna throw the new system on, which you can see us doing right here. The surf system is still all the same. We've got the same pitch, we've got the same roll, so all the parameters are the same as far as the boat positioning, and now it's just a matter of the surf system has changed. So we're gonna see what that looks like. I'm gonna show you the wave without a rider, and then we'll jump in the water and ride this wave, and then I'll tell you how I feel the two compare. So we had a little problem because the surface area on this thing is so big, the 3 suction cups just weren't quite enough. So if you experience that problem where you're just having it fall off the back of the boat, the good news is this little, I don't know, styrofoam thing can come out, and they do sell replacement suction cups. You can buy the replacement suction cups. They're very inexpensive, and swap that into here to add a 4th suction cup. So there you have it. You've seen both waves side by side. So we tried our best to show you what one wave looks like over the other one. You've seen me surfing both waves. You've obviously already made up your mind about which one you think looks better based on that footage. What I can tell you, I haven't seen the footage yet, but what I can tell you is from looking inside the boat, the waves are comparable. So if you had one system over the other and you did not have the other one to look at, both waves look really good. What I can tell you about the Surfmode wave though is it seems to be a little bit taller and a little bit longer. My boat actually doesn't struggle as much to get up to speed with this system versus my current system. I think that has something to do with the shape of this and how it kind of cuts through the water, but my boat does seem to actually get up to speed. Usually it struggles getting up to speed, but now it had speed and I actually was able to overshoot the speed. My exact setup, I know you're wondering, what's the setup to make that wave? So my exact setup for what we did today, I have an 1,100 pound bag on the left side, I have a 750 pound bag on the right side, and a 400 pound bag in the middle, right in this area here. I have a full tank of gas, which sits right about here, and I have no weight up front. Now, it's important to note that the ski lockers on here do not hold 1,100 pounds. It will not physically take that much water. So the right side is full at about 700 to 750 pounds. The left side is probably closer to 850, possibly 900 pounds, maybe. So I get a little bit of a list. With this boat and with this system, you still want to list the boat a little bit on the surf side. So if I was surfing on the right side, I would have dumped a few hundred pounds out of that ballast to lean the boat the other way. That's how we made this wave. Now, I can also tell you that the Surfmode wave is a little bit more fun to ride. It feels like it's got a little bit more push there, and I am able to ride further back into the wave and still come back up to the boat. So I have more effective wave that I can ride. So it does seem to help a lot. I already have my surf setup here, so it's a little bit unfair of a discussion. If you have no surf system on your boat and you want to get something, this is the system you want. There's no messing around. It's already been designed and engineered to do exactly what you need. And I will prove in other videos that it is the best system because, let me show you something. I've also got one of these guys. This is a Mission Delta. I'm going to put the Mission Delta up against Surfmode in a different video. I also have a few other branded surf systems that I'm going to put this up against, and we'll see what that wave looks like. Maybe not quite as in-depth as what I did here, partly because my intention was to buy this and use this system. That's why I got this. I wanted to abandon my Ghetto setup and go for a legit proper setup, and that's what we're going with here. I will continue to use this system because it is the best. Quite simply, it's the best system when you're first starting out. If you already have one of these and you're happy with your wave, well, keep using it, I guess, but just know that there is a better system that will make your wave a little bit better if you were prepared to spend the dollars, or in the case of this, I found this one floating in the water. So either it fell off and the people couldn't find it, or they got so fed up with how crappy this was that they threw it overboard, and now I am the new owner. I did try to find the owner. I posted on message groups for all the people that live in this area to see if anyone would claim it. Nobody did, so now it's mine, but we're gonna use this in a future video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I did the best I could to be very objective and to provide all the information so that you could see for yourself what you're dealing with and make an informed decision. I hope you appreciate it and come back again. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.